I've got a good one for you. The Crimson Tide are rolling into Texas A&M this Saturday, October the 9th. Use the promo code WILD, W-I-L-D, and save yourself 20% off the entire Picks and Parlays site. My name's Allie Burns. This is Picks and Parlays, and I've got a free play for this matchup coming to you from Lee from ASA. How's it going, Lee?
Good, Allie. How about yourself?
I'm rocking and rolling. College football's been good to me. You know, I've taken some of your plays, I've cashed some money on them. So I'm looking forward to hearing what you got to say about this one. Alabama's on the road minus 18 points against the Texas A&M Aggies. The total on this one is 51. What are you looking at here?
Well, it's funny because we typically stay away from the big marquee games and the big teams like Alabama and laying 18 points with them. But this weekend, we're going to make an exception. We're going to take the Tide minus the 18. Alabama's numbers are just off the charts. They're top 25 offensively in yards per game, passing yards per game, scoring. They average over 45 points a game. They're third in yards per point. They're 15th in yards per play, and they win their games by an average of 27.4 points per game. Bama on the road, I looked this up quickly today. They are 20-2 straight up on the road going back to 2016, and they've won those games by 23.4 points per game. So don't let the venue scare you off here. The Tide defense is top 28 in yards per game allowed, top 28 in passing yards per game, rushing yards per game, and points allowed per game. They've won 100 straight games against unranked teams, 57 straight against unranked SEC teams. And each of Alabama's 19 games versus unranked SEC teams, they've won by a minimum of 15 points. A&M has struggled offensively this year. They're averaging just 376 yards per game. That's 84th. They're 86th in passing yards per game, 59th in rushing, 101st in scoring. They average just 23.4 points per game. And A&M's defense hasn't lived up to expectations either, considering they rank 41st in total yards per game allowed, but they've played 3 of their 5 opponents are ranked 80th or worse in total offense. Last thing I've got for you, Texas A&M head coach Jumbo Fisher. He is a former Nick Saban disciple, and Saban is 24-0 straight up versus his former coaches. So we'll make an exception here. We'll lay the 18 points and take Bama on the road.
All right. Can't say I'm mad at you. I love any reason to root for a Texas team. So rooting I will do, betting I will not. Another profitable play this season as far as Alabama's concerned has been Alabama first quarter and Alabama first half. So just throwing that little nugget of info out for you guys. Lee, what do you have loaded up at the picksandparlays.net site for this weekend in the way of premium plays and packages?
Yeah, we'll have a top play in college football Saturday and one in the NFL. We've been red hot. We've won 9 of our last 10 football plays overall. College year to date, we're 18-9. NFL is rolling. We're 14-3, our last 17. So now is a good time to get on board because we are red hot.
Red hot. I love it. Okay, check out Lee from ASA over at picksandparlays.net. Until then, let's lay 18 with the Crimson Tide.